Hello, limitless ones. Today, I want to answer a question that is possibly the most frequently asked question I get asked when people are starting out their business or they're wanting to grow their following. And it's kind of like, where should I be putting my energy? Which social media platforms are the one I should be using? And whilst there is a wealth of knowledge out there, this video today, we're going to look behind the algorithms, behind the trends, and figure out what's going to work best for you. You've probably heard people say, post more content. And that is a strategy. It's a very valid strategy. However, if it's not your flow state, then actually creating more content and posting more content is going to make you feel out of alignment. It's also going to drain your energy. And posting on social and resonating with your potential audience is all about the vibration that you're carrying. So if you're going into this thinking, oh, I really don't want to show up on this platform, that's going to come across in your messaging. And therefore, people aren't going to engage with you. They're not going to stay and watch your video. When you understand the frequency that you're bringing into the content that you're creating, that's when you can create content that feels good for you, but will also attract the right people to you. And this can be relevant for any of the social media platforms. Think about this. Every post you make, every word you speak, every word that you write, every video that you record is being received differently by different people. The energy you carry out there on all of your content is being received differently. And for some people, it won't resonate. And that is actually absolutely fine. For other people, they'll be like, this person is talking my language. I completely get them. I totally understand what they're trying to say. And that's why sometimes you'll see two people posting exactly the same thing, but one will go viral and the other one will kind of stagnate because the energy that they're putting behind the video, it's not authentic to them. They're trying to mimic, they're trying to replicate something that they've seen somebody else doing, but it's not what they're used to doing. So therefore the energy is low, and that comes across in the video. Now, let's play a little game. So, which platform do you think that you would perform best on? And I don't mean perform by singing and dancing, although if that's what you do, that is absolutely fine. But each platform has its own personality. And I want you to consider the platform's personality and your energy before you create content, before you include this in your online marketing strategy. Let's think about it. Think about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is trying to revamp itself. It still has that corporate feel. LinkedIn is a place where thought leaders thrive. If you are a thinker, if you have lots of thoughts and ideas, put them out into LinkedIn and they will resonate with people. Whereas TikTok is fast, it's furious, it's creating content, putting it out there. The trends happen almost day by day, if not week by week. So if that's more your style, embrace TikTok. YouTube is much more of a long form video place, although we do have YouTube Shorts on YouTube as well. My son keeps telling me that nobody watches them. My stats show him different. But consider all of these. And then you've got Facebook and you've got Instagram. Instagram's still a bit of the chameleon, isn't it? It's changing again week by week. It keeps developing new features. I read today is the 27th of August. I read today that they're now going to be pushing out all of the verified accounts. More proof that social media is a place where they want you to pay to play. By that, I mean Meta. They want you to pay to play to be successful. These are all the things you want to consider. It's not always about where your ideal audience is hanging out. The original of the social media platforms, Facebook. Now, again, it's hard to grow organically on Facebook, but if you are of a certain demographic like myself, it might be the one where you feel most comfortable. It's probably the one where your friends and family are hanging out and you're going to be supported by them. So start there. All of these platforms have their pros and their cons. All of them are accessible to you for free and you can grow on them. That's the main thing I want you to think. All of these have the potential for you to grow your business and reach more people. Think about the people that you've found on social media. What is it about them that's made you click that follow button? They're engaging when they're talking. They're educating you. There's something about them that's made you click that follow button, clicked the like, you've shared their content. That's what you want to be thinking. So instead of asking yourself, where should I be for my audience? Or where is my audience hanging out? Yes, consider those, but for you, where am I going to feel most confident creating and delivering my content? If you're better at the deep conversations and the long form content, think about YouTube. If you're quick, if you're witty, think about going on TikTok. Now, what I would say, if you are just starting out, choose 2 of these platforms minimum and trial the same content on both of the platforms and see which one works best for you. I know I have TikToks and you go, that's only hit 50 people. And then on Instagram, it'll have hit 1,000 people. And then I've had one video this year hit 1.4 million on TikTok and it flopped on Instagram. So it's trial and error. Don't be downhearted when you post things and you get tumbleweed. Now, at the beginning of this video, you might have remembered me saying that one of the content strategies is posting lots at the beginning. Post lots, because then you are testing the waters. You're seeing what people are liking. Whereas if you're doing 1 or 2 posts a week, it's hard to judge what people like and what people don't like. It is a game. Think about gaming your social media. If your aim is to build a community on these platforms, a community of followers who will engage with you, who will potentially in the future buy from you, think about being authentic first. Lead with your energy. That is always the most important thing. When I'm working with people, we will plan out a strategy and I will always say, how does this feel for you? Because if it feels like it's overwhelming, it's not going to work. You're not going to want to get up and create the content. And I say get up and create the content. This is creating content. Remember, there are easy ways around doing all of these things as well. And that's one of my specialities, is helping you show up consistently online with ease, simplifying things down so that it's not overwhelming for you. If it's overwhelming, you're going to feel burnt out and you're not going to want to do it. And then you'll hide back in the shadows again, like you have been doing for the last 6 months, thinking about what it would be like to be successful showing up online. I'd love to know, where do you think that your energy is going to flow the most naturally? Are you going to be like a LinkedIn luminary? Are you going to be a TikTok trailblazer? Are you going to stick to Facebook and see what happens on there? Create your magic somewhere. You don't have to be showing up on video like this, although I've been saying it for about 10 years, video is king. People get to feel your energy and they will resonate with you. If people are watching you and you're showing up in their feed often enough, that's when they're going to convert into paid customers. If this video has in any way, shape or form given you food for thought and made you think, oh, maybe I shall try that, maybe I'll do things a bit differently, do your part, leave a heart below and leave a comment just to let me know that you've stayed to the end. And I will see you in the next episode of Limitlessly Digital.